If the Lord asked you, "Is anything too hard for me?" how would you answer? Hey everyone, Duane here with your Minute Message for the week. This is where I take about 3 minutes or so to share some thoughts that I hope will be helpful to you in relating to Jesus and to life, because as I say each week, I've discovered that following Jesus will not only make your life better, but will also make you better at life. I expect you'll discover that too. That question is just what the Lord asked the Old Testament prophet named Jeremiah. We can read this in the Old Testament book we know as Jeremiah, chapter 32, verse 27. The Lord said to Jeremiah, "I am the Lord, the God of all flesh. Is anything too hard for me?" Now, most of us would answer that nothing is too hard for God. After all, He's God. He can do anything. Yet when we face tough times or seemingly impossible situations, we start to qualify our belief in God and lower our expectations of what God will do. When the Lord speaks, what we do next proves what we believe about Him, regardless of what we say. It's one thing to believe the Lord can perform miracles in the Bible, or for a friend, or for someone else. It's quite another thing to believe He will do something miraculous for us, or do something powerful through us. It's easy to believe in God's power. It's harder to believe He wants to use you. When God called Moses to lead His people out of Egyptian bondage, Moses was overwhelmed by what he heard and began making excuses for why he wasn't the guy. Moses could accept that God was powerful and could do miracles. He simply stumbled on the thought that He would do His miraculous work through him. I must confess, I get it. I'm not proud to admit this, but when the Lord called me to the ministry at the age of 16, I could take you to the very spot where I knew He called me. I let that calling sit unanswered for years. I knew He is a miraculous God. I just couldn't see how He could use me. I thought that was humility. It was pride. I finally surrendered to His call, and He's shown me what He's capable of over the past 50 years. When we stop making excuses and start saying yes, amazing things can happen. Do you sense there may be far more that God wants to do in and through your life than what you've seen so far? Make yourself available to Him. Say, "Here I am, Lord. Send me." Then be prepared to respond to what He begins to show you and tell you to do. Remember, it's His power and your obedience. Our obedience opens the door for God's power. Thank you for watching today. Until next time, I pray you have a very blessed week.